How's it going, everybody? This is Kinema, and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. Been a while since I did one of these. I was going to do them more frequently, but I haven't been, so I may try to get back to it. But they did an update, as you can kind of see. Snowing, a couple things you'll notice a little differently, starting off with the Christmas trees. So each year they look a little bit different. I think they just had the ornaments on them last time, or the first year, and basically then the second year. And actually, you know what? We can see that. I got a friend of mine. Let's visit his land and see if he still has one. Yes, he does. So um, basically, my friend Bo has actually been playing since the game came out. You can see he's got year 1 Christmas tree there, and year 2. Doesn't look like he's got the year 3 one yet, though. So I ended up getting that, and I got a present. It had a present under it. So I leave some of these little things around. We got the Halloween stuff, and so yeah. So they did that. They did a couple other things. Archers fire a little bit faster. I think they fire twice as fast, but the DPS on them is still the same. They just fire faster. Um, the elixirs, basically the elixirs, you kind of had to wait to get them. I think they were Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9, but you could actually get the storage sooner. And one thing they did was they actually opened these where you can get the first pump at Town Hall 7 and the second one at Town Hall 8. So you can get those a little bit sooner to start working on your troops if you're getting them increased. So one of the other changes is with the walls. And there was a couple of big changes. I'm kind of saving those to last. So one of the other changes was the walls. As you see, mine are level 7. And notice you can only upgrade it with gold. So they did have it where 6 and above you could upgrade with gold and elixir, but now only level 8 and above. So you can only, the way they worded it is you can basically use elixir to upgrade to level 9, and as you can see, that's 1 million elixir or gold each wall. So it's a lot. So yeah. So as far as some of the other changes they did, the heroes, you can kind of see the bars are green now. It is kind of tough to see it, but you can actually, let me replay one of my latest attacks. We'll replay this one. This one got some pretty good loot, and you'll get to see down on the attack bar once I drop in the so drop all these guys. Let's speed it up some. Get those king and queen in there. And we should, yep, drop the king in there, and I think I dropped the queen in there. So the king should start taking some damage. Maybe it doesn't have it on the replay. Okay, so as you're fighting, you can see now, if we zoom in here, you can see that they're actually damaged. Well, right above, if you can see where my mouse pointer is, right above where the king's crown is and the queen's crown, they have hit bars as you're attacking. So what that means is you can actually see here. So let's say you're focusing on stuff going on this side of the map. You can go ahead and oh yeah, I need to use my special ability, and then click on it without looking at them up there. So that's a update that is really needed. So pretty good match all in all for me. So that's one reason we replayed it. So that's another big change that's been asked for a lot of people. But one of the changes that I think well, actually, take that back. Now, I am researching at something at the moment. I did not click on that. I'm just clicking all over the place. One of the things, I used to have several of these guys maxed. Barbarians, archers, since I've been in Town Hall 9. Well, they've actually increased. The last update they did, they increased barbarians and archers to level 7. Those can be upgraded in the next laboratory level, as it says there is required. And level 6 used to be the top level giants, and now they have just upgraded those to level 7 as well. So I've been trying to play catch up, and yet they keep upgrading. So that's what I'm saving my dark elixir for. So yeah, so them troops are getting some upgrades, which is always good. So the other thing that I'm kind of the most excited about is one of the updates they did with layout. So, you know, you had your basic layouts, and anytime you wanted to change it, you had to sit there and redo the whole base. They did have layout editor, which you could do it in, which helps also when you're in the clan wars. And it looks like they were actually being attacked. One of us. Oh, down there. I can't get to it now because we do have a battle started, but there wasn't, used to be an icon kind of right down at the bottom, and basically on that icon you could sit there and customize your war base. Well, now you can click on the little hand over here. This is for moving things around. This is what they did. They incorporated a layout editor where you can technically take your base, you know, edit the layout, you can copy it, and then you can paste it. So now you can move your bases between defensive bases for what I have, and then also move it into, you know, you could then switch it over to use it as your active base, not just your clan war base. So so it's pretty cool what they did. Really like it a lot. You know, this was definitely much needed. Now you can have 3 different designs for war bases that you can switch between depending on what works better, and you can play around with some other ones and keep your primary one without having to remember how you had it set up. But you can also do the same for your home village. You can set up a farming base, then you could probably set up like a main defensive base, and then some people have like hybrid bases where they have half defensive but half kind of like a farming type element too. Man, excuse me about that. But yeah, this is definitely much needed. So that's about it as far as the update. You can actually, if you're playing Clash of Clans, you can kind of go in here and click into the settings and go into the news, and you get a full listing of everything that they've done. But yeah, so, oh, I forgot one of the other things. You may notice some of my pumps. These things have been maxed for a while, and they actually added an additional level, and I have one more builder. I'm going to go ahead and start that right now. And so yeah, as you could see from that one, you know, the capacity that they hold is increased, production rate. So that means if people leave these things wide open, don't visit their base in a while, we should be able to be collecting a lot more loot, which is always good. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the Christmas update so far that they've announced in Clash of Clans. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me some thumbs up. But this has been Kinema, and I'll talk to you later.